Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sports Coaster. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode of Sports Coaster. There were 11 games last night, and we have a ton to get into. Russell Westbrook, Kemba Walker, John Wall, and Chris Paul all had monstrous games for their teams last night. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, it is currently Thursday, January 11th, 2018. Let's roll that intro.
They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry! We just
Kemba Walker put up 41 points in last night's 115-111 loss to the Dallas Mavericks. This was by far Kemba's best performance from this season. He also did have 3 steals, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. Dwight Howard put up 15 points, Jeremy Lamb put up 12, but I still can't get over Kemba Walker putting up 41. Did not see that coming at all. Dallas was led by Harrison Barnes' 25 points, Dirk Nowitzki's 19, Dennis Smith Jr. had 15 points, and Yogi Ferrell had 22 points. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure about you guys, but for me, I just recently looked at the Eastern Conference standings and was shocked. Obviously, we know Cleveland, we know Boston, we know Toronto, the big 3 in the East. But then you look at number 4, and there's the Miami Heat of all teams. What? 24-17. The Miami Heat are balling, possibly the most underrated team this year. I don't see them getting past the second round, but still. They are 4th place in the Eastern Conference. You gotta give them props for that. They had yet another win last night against the Pacers. They won 114-106. We're led by Goran Dragic's 20 points and 9 assists. Indiana had Victor Oladipo put up 26 points, grabbed 7 rebounds, and shoot 45% from the field, but he was 0-6, which kind of let his team down in his loss to the Miami. John Wall had an amazing game last night versus the Utah Jazz. He put up 35 points and had 11 assists in his team's loss to Utah. Kelly Oubre had his first game back in a long time, grabbed 6 rebounds, put up 12 points, and Bradley Beal had 23 points. Utah were led by Ricky Rubio's 21 points, Joe Johnson, Donovan Mitchell, and Ekpe Udoh's 16 points. I'm sorry if I pronounced that last name wrong. I really don't know how to say it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm trying to say to you is the Utah Jazz now up there 17-24 record. The Washington Wizards down now to 23-18 and now are 5th in the Eastern Conference. Miami's ahead of them. I've already said that once, but I just can't get over the Miami Heat are 4th. The Detroit Pistons absolutely dominated the Brooklyn Nets last night. They won 114-80 and led by over 35 points for almost the entirety of the second half. It was just an absolute domination. Andre Drummond was a beast in the paint. He shot 60%. He even attempted a 3-pointer. Looking at the stat sheet, Andre Drummond attempted a 3-pointer. That's crazy. But he grabbed 20 rebounds, had 5 assists, put up 22 points. Tobias Harris put up 22 points. Avery Bradley put up 13. Rookie Luke Kennard put up 13, and Dwight Bukes put up 17. Brooklyn Nets, wow, they were struggling. Alan Crabb put up 20 points, a team leader. But other than him, really, it was not very pretty at all from the Brooklyn Nets in this loss. I really want to move on from this game, honestly. It took the Chicago Bulls and the Miami Heat 2 overtime periods to finally decide a winner. The Chicago Bulls did end up winning 122-119 in a crazy finish. Lauri Markkanen led the Chicago Bulls in scoring as he put up 33 points and grabbed 10 rebounds. Robin Lopez had 20 points. Denzel Valentine, the rookie, had 20 points. Justin Holiday had 16. On the New York Knicks side of the basketball, Kristaps Porzingis' shooting percentages started to go up a little bit. He shot 45%, got 24 points. Enes Kanter had 15 points. Courtney Lee, Jerry Jack had 16 points. And off the bench, well, who else but Michael Beasley had grabbed 12 rebounds and put up 26 points in the Bulls' win. Eric Gordon and Chris Paul both had massive games in last night's 121-112 victory over the Portland Trailblazers. Houston, well, I've already mentioned their names, but they were led by Chris Paul's season high of 37 points. He had 11 assists, 3 steals, and grabbed 7 rebounds. He had 3 3-pointers and shot 44% from the field, while Aaron Gordon was 5 of 12 from downtown, shot 47% from the field overall, had 30 points, grabbed 5 rebounds. A really good game from both of them. Portland led by Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum as usual. Damian Lillard's first game back in a long time. He shot 56%, put up 29 points, and hit a 3-pointer in the loss. Things got kind of heated at the end when, well, Chris Paul kind of hit a garbage time layup. It was kind of disrespectful, and, well, Damian Lillard didn't really like it. Y'all let me know down in the comments below. Was it disrespectful? Should Chris Paul have done it or not? I don't know. You let me know down in the comments. New Orleans Pelicans versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis won by 3 points, 105-102. DeMarcus Cousins put up 29 points in this loss. Marc Gasol had 21 points, grabbed 10 rebounds. JaMychal Green had 20 points and grabbed 14 rebounds, while Tyreke Evans had 28 points for the Memphis Grizzlies in the win over the now 20-20 New Orleans Pelicans. Giannis Antetokounmpo led the way for the Milwaukee Bucks' 110-103 win over the Orlando Magic last night. Giannis, as we've already mentioned, put up 26 points and grabbed 7 rebounds, shot 66% from the field. Chris Middleton put up 22 points, John Henson and Malcolm Brogdon put up 14, and Eric Bledsoe had 15 points and hit a 3-pointer. On the Orlando Magic side of the basketball, they were led by Evan Fournier's 21 points, Mario Hezonja's 13, and Maurice Spates' 14 points in the Milwaukee Bucks win over the Orlando Magic. Russell Westbrook had an absolute monster game, but it was not enough for the OKC Thunder to get the win over the Minnesota Timberwolves. Westbrook put up 38 points, grabbed 10 rebounds, had 4 steals, had 5 assists, and shot 65% from the field. He was just so good in this ball game. Carmelo Anthony had 15 points. Paul George had 13 points. But on the Minnesota Timberwolves side of the basketball, Andrew Wiggins was 1 of 5 from 3-point land, but put up 19 points. Karl-Anthony Towns grabbed 12 rebounds, put up 18 points, and Jimmy G Buckets put up 26 points, had 8 assists, and grabbed 7 rebounds for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Atlanta Hawks beat the Denver Nuggets 110-97 last night. Gary Harris led the way for the Nuggets, put up 25 points, grabbed 7 rebounds. Nikola Jokic, well, he had 12 rebounds. And, well, not really any massive games statistically for any of the Denver Nuggets. Atlanta, led by Kent Bazemore, Dennis Schroeder, and Tawan Prince, they all had big games in the Atlanta Hawks. When you look up the bench, they did have Marco Bellinelli shoot 2 of 5 from 3-point land for 10 points, and Malcolm Delaney had a solid 10 points. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. I know the Golden State Warriors were playing without Klay Thompson and Steph Curry, yada yada yada, but here's a fact. Lou Will of the Los Angeles Clippers is an absolute beast. He put up 50 points. I said 50 points. He shot 8 of 16 from 3-point land, 16 of 27 from the field for 59%. And here's the best part. The LA Clippers handed the Golden State Warriors their 9th loss of the season in a 125-106. I'm going to call it a blowout because it's against Golden State, in a blowout against the Golden State Warriors. Thank you. I'm so happy this happened. If you can't already tell, I hate the Golden State Warriors. I'm sure all of you guys do too. Kevin Durant though, yeah, Bring me back down to earth. KD put up 40 points. Well done. He shot 6 of 7 from 3-point land. Oh my goodness. He missed 4 shots all game. He won 14 of 18 from the field. Shot 77 from there. 85 from 3-point land. But gosh. Lou Will. 50 points, 2 rebounds, 7 assists. I just don't know what to say, man. I am Lou Will is just so good. My goodness. Okay, I am done. Let's move on to the Player of the Night award. Well, my original speech for the Player of the Night award was going to be, it was really difficult to figure out who was going to win. Russell Westbrook had a big game. Kemba Walker put up 41 points. Unbelievable. Chris Paul, John Wall, yada. But, well, after the late night game, it has become quite obvious to me, and I'm sure all of you, that there is only one Player of the Night award winner, and that is undisputedly Lou Williams of the Los Angeles Clippers. Drake said it's 6 man like Lou Will. Well, Lou Will started to date Drake just like he did the other day, but this time he put up 8 3-pointers and shot 59% from the field and hit 10 of 10 from the free throw line. He had 50 points. I mean, I've already kind of gone on a rant. Not a lot to say, ladies and gentlemen. Your Player of the Night without a doubt is Lou Will of the Los Angeles Clippers. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of the show. I thank you all so much for tuning into today's episode of Sports Coaster. I hope you all enjoyed. Now I have some, requests that you do. Go below this video and click on that red subscribe button. Yes, it's red. Click on it. Once you're done that, hit the thumbs up button to like the video to show that yes, you indeed like this video. Then go in the description box. Click on the Instagram link we have there. Click on that, yes. Click on it and hit the blue follow button over on Instagram to follow us over at Sports Coaster to have the latest NBA and NFL updates. We've got some awesome content over there. Please go follow, and thank you all for tuning in. We will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.